Right, so section 1, basically we're asking some information about the property and access to the property and an idea of the outside of the property. So I'm outside the property now to show you. Can you park a van here? Well, in this street, yeah, no problem, so we'd say yes. But if there was a problem, let's know the problem, tell us about it. Next thing, let's just have a quick look at the property. Again, take a photo of the property so we know what we're talking about when we're coming back and we know the descriptions. And then it also going to ask us a bit of information, number of people in the property, number of floors, that kind of thing. Just fill it in as is sensible and take photos. Okay, we'll go inside and have a look at the next bit. Right, section 2, we're trying to find out about the cylinder that's in a property. So we're in a property and here's a cylinder. So we're asking some questions to give us as much information. This must be really strongly backed up either with a short video or photos. So again, cylinder model, well, it's on the front of the unit there. The make and the type and the size. This is all information you'll find on a ticket on the unit there. Okay. Then we're going to ask, is it a vented or an unvented system? So have a look and find out if it's vented or unvented. Look for an expansion vessel, that'll tell you that it is a vented system. But if you're not sure, just call us from site and we'll help you tell you what questions we need. We're going to find out where we're going to put the sensor on the unit. So again, if you're not sure about that, give us a call from site and we'll go through some options. That's pretty much it on there. Is there an immersion heater? So ask the householder, is the immersion working? You can test it if you need to test it on site. That's it for the cylinder. Okay, so we're going to have a look at the Bunsen controller location. So the Bunsen has dimensions on it and it's this kind of size box unit. Obviously you'll know the size of the unit. So we're going to work out where that's going to go, and we need to know where, wherever it's going to go, what is the relation to that and the cylinder. So actually in this property, in this cylinder, there's no space within this cupboard to put the Bunsen unit, but there is a nice space in the loft which is just above, and you access that from above, so that's perfect. So what we're going to ask is to go give a good indication, do a rough diagram of that, so that'd be easy, just draw roughly so we know what the pictures are meaning. And then we're also going to ask, have you checked the distance? So we're not looking for more than 5 metres from the actual Bunsen controller unit to the cylinder here. We've got a flow and return pipe going to come off it, so get a tape measure out or a bit of string or something and roughly work out how far is it going to be. Now we've done that on this and we've worked out we're looking at 3 and 3.5 metres of pipe work. So we're going to fill in for the flow and return 3 metres and 3.5 metres. So we know we're well within where we need to be. So that's it. We'll throw a picture in later of exactly where we're going to site it, but we've worked it all out. We know we're within distance, so we're all good to go with that. Okay, so this is the location we're going to put the Bunsen. So obviously we're almost directly up above the cylinder. So we've got a wall there. We'd like a bit of information for an installer to come down. What's behind that wall? How solid is that wall? And are there some timbers to attach the unit to? It's really important that we can make sure we're going straight into an external wall. Do we need to bring a backboard to do some extra fixing to secure it? Give us a bit of information on that and some photos. Access, anything you've got there, really helpful. Lots of pictures, lots of videos. So really the next really important bit is, where are the panels going to go in relation to the Bunsen? Now, we provide the pipe with the Bunsen, so you've got a maximum run of 10 metres, and it's important that you work out where it's going to go. So in this property, the Bunsen's going in there in the cupboard. Now, possibly, the panels could go on the roof. So again, we haven't got a problem because you've got access straight up and they're going to go on a pitched roof. But actually, because of the way this property is built, there's a lovely flat vertical wall between here and the neighbours. So the panels are going to go in landscape, and again we're going to indicate that in the form, 2 panels in landscape on the outside wall. So the Bunsen's going to go through, and then straight through to that outside wall there is this wall here, which is where the panels are going to hang. So it's really easy, we're going straight through a wall, we'll bring the pipe work along and back up. So we've measured that from there to there is 4.5 metres, and then another metre to bring it in. So we can put on here, pipe run distance 6 metres, vertical climb is only 0.5 metre from where the Bunsen's going to go to where the panels are going to go. Okay, but if it was more, you'd measure more. And then there's a space here, just draw a sketch, take photos, do videos, give us every bit of information so it's all covered. But it's common sense just to do that and let us know what's going on. Okay, so this is externally, so basically on this we're using that, so you can see This location here, just the other side of that wall, is where the Bunsen's going to go, and then we're coming through that, and that's the roof space that the panels are going to go, stacked one behind the other. So that's very nice and easy. So what might we need here? Let's think about it. We may need a bit of permission from the neighbours. So think about it. Check with the householder, is that all okay? Double check it, make sure the neighbours are aware that maybe some ladders or something may be going up on the given day. Every bit of information you can imagine that you would need if you were doing the job, get down in a video, photo, or use this form to pass it over.